Well, most of us know we have great wines in BC, but did you know our province also used to be known for its beer? In fact, the Main Street corridor used to be brewing central, and it's making a comeback. October is Craft Beer Month in BC, and as video journalist Sharron Bates recently found out, there is something for everyone, even people who don't consider themselves beer drinkers.
Once known as Brewery Creek, the Mount Pleasant Main Street area is reclaiming its brewing history.
The area was originally called something else and then got renamed Brewery Creek, and that became integrated into Mount Pleasant. Brewery Creek was named that because of the 15 breweries or so that were along it when it was sort of at its peak.
The Main Street corridor has a great brewing tradition, and we're bringing it back. I mean, 100 years ago, there were literally dozens, if not hundreds, of breweries in British Columbia. By 1970, there were 6 breweries in all of Canada.
That's the Schadenfreude from Parallel 49.
From pale ale to lager to pilsner, the craft beer industry has grown over 100% in the last 5 years, with at least 3 breweries opening in the Main Street area very soon, including the Brassneck Brewery from the owners of the Alibi Room.
It's just been a dream for us for a long time. We're hitting it at a time where there's going to be a lot of new breweries, but hopefully we'll be able to do something unexpected and a little different to everybody else.
Craft breweries are making a dent in the beer market, and one advantage they have over the big companies is they can easily change with the seasons.
Seasonality is great because the market moves onto new things all the time. So the craft breweries can be small and nimble, produce a small lot of a product, sell it out in a few weeks, and release the next new small lot product.
People's tastes change with the season. Once it gets colder out, people are looking for a little more flavor, a little more body to your beer. So beers kind of need to rotate with the seasons.
And 'tis the season for pumpkin. That's right, pumpkin beer.
It's really good. Tastes just like pumpkin pie. Tastes the cinnamon and everything.
Some pumpkin beers are like more pumpkin-y and some are more spicy.
This is my first.
And what do you think?
It's really good. Yeah, it's nice and smooth.
We used to have 3-4 pumpkin beers in the store the first year or two that I was here, and currently I think we have a little over a dozen different pumpkin beers available.
Consumers are just looking for more flavor. They're looking for something more interesting. So we use all natural ingredients, hops, yeast, malt, and water that go into our beer. And then with something like our pumpkin, we use pureed pumpkin that goes into our mash tun. And then in our brew kettle, we add some ginger. And then in our conditioning tanks, we add a nice little spice of cinnamon, nutmeg, and some cloves that really give it a nice spicy flavor in the pumpkin ale. It'll match with some real hearty meat flavors like a short rib, beef short ribs, but it also is a great dessert beer. So obviously it's going to pair with your pumpkin pies, your desserts that you're going to have for the special occasions.
So if you're into beer, BC is the place to be. And if you want something that reminds you of fresh baked pumpkin pie, grab a bottle with the big orange gourd on the label.